Welcome back into Everyday Kentucky. We're here with Caitlin Krump, who is the Outreach Athletic Trainer. Now, you're the trainer over at George Rogers Clark, but you are part of the team at UK Sports Medicine. So let me ask you a question first. How did you get into this field?
I got injured when I was in high school and ended up doing a lot of rehab and work with my athletic trainer.
Okay.
And that kind of sparked my interest. And when I found my love of sports and my love of helping people kind of collided, and this just kind of seemed like the perfect fit.
Absolutely. So what is that? Is trainers obviously treat people when there are injuries. They try to prevent injuries and do all those things. But we've seen some traumatic events happen the last few years. I think of the Jamar Hamlin thing up there at Cincinnati, where if everything hadn't gone exactly right, it would have been a real tragedy. But you have put in action plans in place like that in case something does happen in Clark County.
Yes, sir. And every high school in Fayette County as well. And really every high school in America has an emergency action plan or should. But it allows us to have a plan in place for when emergencies like that happen. Who is going to call 911? Who is going to grab the AED?
Right.
Who is going to go and meet the ambulance? And it's determined by, is it at the tennis court? Is it at the arena? Is it at the football field? And no matter where we are on our campus at George Rogers Clark, we have a plan in place to take care of that.
And I guess what you have to do too is you have to do it and review it frequently, because you have kids that move on to different grades. You have coaches and administrators that move on. So everybody needs to be acutely aware of what that plan is at all times.
Yes, sir. Each year we have a meeting with our coaches and we review the emergency action plan, but we take it one step further and we even practice it. Per KHSAA, we are mandated to practice that with our coaches so that if we are prepared for the worst, our athletes can have the best outcome.
Absolutely. And part of that is the communication piece, not only with the administration, but with the athletes as well.
Right. Yeah, if I have a trusted athlete for each team that knows where the AED is, it doesn't matter how many coaches are available to me if I have an athlete that knows where everything is as well.
And then, of course, whenever those injuries come, then there's the follow-up here with the rest of your team.
Right. After they're transported, we reach out to their parents, we reach out to the athlete, we make sure they have the proper referrals, whether it's to ortho or to their primary care or pediatrics. And then after that, we just manage the issue and see how it goes from there.
It is such a great thing that you guys do day in and day out, and it's such a comfort when you're at events and we see folks like you there. Thank you so much for what you do. If you've got questions, you can also go to the website. It's ukhealthcare.com/ortho. Thanks, Caitlin.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on Everyday Kentucky.